Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Paw Paw Paw. This game was developed by Simpleton and Grab the Games and published by Ratalaika Games on December 2nd, 2020. You can pick the game up right now for a price of $9.99. So, what is Paw Paw Paw? It's pretty much a hack and slash story-driven game where you're going around trying to defeat enemies in the game. The controls are actually fairly simple. I'm booting the game up on here on a brand new account just because I want you to see kind of the start of it. Note that compared to most Ratalaika games, this is one of the more lengthy and challenging of the games. It's not going to be a quick completion, so you'll actually get a little bit of meat on the bones when it comes to having some gameplay to play. The game allows you to level up your characters, unlock new combos, and loot and equip new weapons as you play. You can get additional companions, and what's cool is the game does allow you to do local co-op up to 4 players, so if you happen to have people to play with during a pandemic, you guys know my stance on, not having online multiplayer for games. You can play it locally with you and your friends, so it can make it a little bit somewhat of an enjoyable experience. I have got to try the game out a little bit locally, but for me, I'm just an online gamer, and I prefer having online co-op, not local couch co-op. I do like the art style, the soundtrack, and everything goes really well with this game. It is a really neat little story, and I love that there's more to the game than what there normally is in these kind of games from Ratalaika. I know it's more the developer than the publisher, but it is still nice having a little more content to play in the game. It'll take you a few hours to kind of go through the entire game if you are wanting to fully play it and beat it. The achievements are all fully attainable. It'll just take you a lot of time. And the controls are actually really easy to pick up and play. It's nothing that's too overly complicated. Plus, I really love these animated cutscenes and visuals that do accompany the game. If you are looking to pick up the game, like I said, it's very easy to play with. I wish that there maybe would have been some like audible verbal dialogue in these interactions, but you get what you pay for when it's a $10 game. You're probably not going to have voice acting all throughout. When you first start into the game, you're going to be presented into this little tutorial. You can pick a couple different characters to choose from, and it just kind of walks you through the basic controls. You'll initially be sent in. Almost everybody's probably going to play as Kamu. Just kind of really lightly introduced into the whole combat mechanics, and then you're going to start to ramp into more and more challenging enemies as you progress through the game. It is fairly enjoyable. I do love the map style system to kind of see where you're at, and the option to go into tutorials or kind of go around and do a couple things. You can pick your specific quests and kind of go at things how you wish. There's a lot of interacting when it comes to the characters and your customization screen. You can go here and get different weapons, really equip yourself, find different comrades and stuff, and do your different upgraded skill trees. So it is quite enjoyable. If you are looking for, a fun little different kind of game for $10, I would highly say check out Paw Paw Paw. It's pretty fun, especially if you like all those customization elements. It's neat to have a neat little hack and slasher that's actually fairly cheap. The controls are, like I said, extremely easy. You can bash boxes and destroy things and get collectibles as you play. And just run around the entire world. You can jump. It's kind of a left to right side scroll game. You may need to be careful when you get into different altercations with enemies, as you can get very overwhelmed depending on if you're used to this. I do like that there is some up and down elements. It's not just a full flat plane, but it is also that fun, enjoyable challenge, especially as you start to customize all your different gear and equipment with the different guys that you're playing with. The only kind of finicky stuff that I really never noticed in the game is kind of what you're seeing here on screen. When the enemies just don't want to let you engage them, I would like to have seen like maybe the AI be a little smarter, but they do a really good job for what's here. I get maybe they don't want me to beat them to death because they know their future, but they don't need to always run away from me at every single moment of the day. You can hit these little info boards as you play throughout the game, and they'll kind of help educate you a little bit. You'll hit different bosses as you play through the game as well, but overall, it is a fairly enjoyable experience. If you do want to pick the game up, we've got a link down in the description. If I had to give the game any type of a rating, I'm going to give this game, honestly, it's about a 8 out of 10. I think it's one of the better Ratalaika games. It's quite enjoyable, and I love not having a super quick, immediate completion when you are playing the game. Plus, the levels are nice and short, so you can kind of pick up and go as you play and progress your character accordingly. If you have any questions about the game, let us know down in the comments. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, keep up for all of our videos. We're uploading twice a day, and we'd love to share all of our future content, reviews, achievement guides, gameplay videos, and all that with you. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will catch you guys next time as we sit here and get poisoned by this thing. Have a great one, guys.